So they don't even have that weakness coming into this. They've got Olivia showing up, and I think he's definitely going to have to play that way. QQ, he was very impactful on Mirage for them, so he's also playing quite well. So looking forward to get into this one. Beyond taking on Bren here, map number 2 on Mirage, and we're right into things already. We've had a pistol round, and it's going to be Beyond who have won it, and we're right into a 4 versus 4 right now. It's a little bit of rifle presence coming in for Beyond, and another kill picked up. SDK taking down Ja, and also man advantage available to Beyond.
Do pistol rounds any matter anymore, Dinko?
They really don't anyway, because it doesn't really matter, because this is where the second round that really sets the half up.
Okay, wait, hold on. Things looking
Derek.
expensive.
Oh
Derek.
my god.
Okay, that was that necessary, Dinko?
No. Could have been more. Could have been pretty fancy, you know, if he makes it work.
Yeah, but
pro.
He's gonna save the AK. That was a very winnable round. That was very winnable. If he just stayed alive, you know, maybe you could have baited out the players. Maybe you could have tried sticking the bomb. Pro with the AK-47 could have tried taking down the T's. Because you got to realize the player who was ramp, he actually pushed all the way. I think it was Olivia who pushed all the way back towards Palace. I mean, that could have been a very messy round for Beyond. And I feel like Bren had a chance, had a little bit of an opportunity there. The bomb had just got planted as well. But yeah, it is what it is. 2-0 for Beyond, though. And we talk about this being one of their, not just one of their best map. So usually T-Side Mirage is a side where if you get 6 rounds, you're going to be like, yeah, did a pretty good job. You get 7, you're like, oh, that's amazing. For Beyond, like getting 9 or 10 rounds seems like the norm on this particular map, on the T-Side.
On towards middle, it's going to be that standard mid take coming in here from Beyond. Smoke out for the window, top corner smoke, Molotov to clear the close corners as well. Really trying to limit the positions the C2s could be playing from. Well, Jazz going to be taken down by my rolls. He rattles away with the Galil. Now man advantage in play here for Beyond roster. And he really shouldn't be expecting too much to go their way here, Bren. They go for the Palace push, but the bomb is being planted on B. Full control here for the Beyond side. And well, I think the best case scenario here is just saving that Kevlar and AK again for Pro. So that'll be the call. 3-0 up. Beyond get off to the perfect start on Mirage.
Yeah, much better from the previous one. Again, just mainly the USPs, the P2K. I mean, they have the AK safe in the hands of Pro, but Bren not really looking to try the luck there. Don't want to really feed any extra kills to the daddy's little trust fund gun in the hands of QQ. Just don't want to get all that money. And that's going to be 3-0. Beyond, off to a good start. We said it's an Inferno as well, Dinko, but I feel like Mirage is the one map where Beyond's good on both the sides. It's curious. Of the 3 days we've been casting, not counting today, obviously, the 3 days we've been casting so far, we've seen quite a few lopsided halves. But I feel like majority of the teams, they just seem to struggle to close it out.
Yeah, I feel like that's actually very just common within this tournament. It's I think we have the issue of lack of consistency across CT sides and T sides on certain maps. You know, you can have a team that are really solid at the CT side, but then again, can't really post too much on the T side, and we just see them kind of flop in the second half. So a lot of these, again, I'm definitely favoring the teams to get the most rounds in the first half, because they usually win enough going into the second half to scrap together a couple of rounds enough to get them over the line in terms of like pistol wins or just little scrappy plays and mistakes being made by both teams. Allow them enough rounds to get it over the line. I think for Bren, again, 11-4 is a half they've been seeing a lot. 5 out of the 6 times in the first half that they've played. We'll see if that's the case again here.
Well, Bren, just I think a pretty kind of passive setup. Now that aggro peek towards ramp from Poppy, he doesn't spot anyone out. That could maybe force him to fall on back. No, he's gonna hold the little bit of a sliver angle. They're feeling a little paranoid at the moment are Bren, but hit's gonna be coming in. Poppy's announced his presence. They know exactly where he's gonna head all the way back, playing towards Firebox. Witz misses the shot. Oh, that's brutal. But he replies back with the follow. Poppy in the meantime gets a double kill. They know Witz's position. Witz knows exactly where Meryl spots his head out. Not able to land a shot, but there we go. He chimes in. He definitely makes up for the missed shot there, Dinko. And it's all going to be Olivia, and Derek's going to find him. Great hole coming out. Again, Poppy. Yep. Position compromised. Still gets a double kill. Great hole from him.
Yeah, really smart play. You know, initially going for that aggression in towards ramp, holding the advanced angle. Shoulder peek info being picked up, but as soon as the execute comes in, he hears footsteps and pallets, he hears utility starting to come on in. He makes the decision not to overextend or take those fights in towards the ramp. Instead, goes back, repositions in behind the firebox, and gets 2 kills from the spot. So good stuff from Papachulo. Definitely won them that round alongside Witz, who got himself the recovery. It's Jad taking down 1. Mid-aggression coming in this time from Papachulo. He walks forward and another double kill. He is continuing to take the fight to beyond here. He was doing so much work on the CT side of Inferno. And he's doing it here as well.
Well then. Olivia. Was there a footstep made there towards CD spawn? I think it was. Olivia's aware. Oh, and Derek with a little bit of a shoulder jiggle, and then it's wide swing. Olivia getting nothing done. Huge round again for Papachulo. Triple kill. It's like it's a bomb site. Doesn't matter what map it is. He is good for at least 2 kills by the looks of it. And with the secondary AWP picked up, it might be seeing dual upsetter coming out in Mirage. Something which is viable. It's one of those maps which allows you a little bit more freedom on the CD side with varied weaponry. But yeah, for Beyond, they found success in the pistol round. They won the following anti-ecos, but so far the rifle rounds has not really been working out for them. They have the Glocks out this time around. Tech 9 for KNTZ. Not a single flashbang for the T's. This could be ugly.
Well, Pro walking out towards the bomb site with Pro alongside Papachulo, finding the kill. Just STK with a Glock. They were looking for a bomb plant, but Bren are going to get the cleanup. 3-3, they even things up, and Beyond had the perfect start into Mirage, but those 3 rounds that they had in a row quickly neutralized back into even odds. And Bren now, they're going to have the double op setup, the M4s, the AK that's been recovered. Beyond don't have an op for Olivia, so it's going to be the rifles in play for all 5 players. To lose this one, Beyond are going to be right down to the low buy, and we will likely see Bren run into the lead. Substantially.
Yeah, but first they need to contend with what Beyond have in store here. This A bomb site has been, it's kind of been a go-to so far, right? Like, they found success there, of course, also been finding no success in the past few rounds. So, a little bit of a switch up this time around. I'll be going for the slightly delayed take towards mid. Taking no chance at all. They're going to use a smoke towards jungle. Flash going to pop one out, giving time for KNTZ to creep on all the way towards underpass. Getting control of mid. What are they going to do with this? They have Derek playing towards the ladder room. That needs a dead giveaway. And with that, Derek has pretty much given up his position for the time being, and they should have a player spotting in his direction. Smoke should give him a little bit of more space to work with. Maybe, you know, kind of sell the ruse that he has rotated back towards short. Instead, he's going to be dropping towards jungle. And the smoke dissipates. He is going to try and find a kill. Meryl's very aware someone's there. Question is, where is Derek? Is he going to get spotted out? No, he's not. He's going to get the kill in the Meryl. Well played from Derek. So much of patience as Poppy and Ja and Witz all chime in with a frag apiece, leaving it all on QQ. Bomb drop towards mid. That was such a good hold. Such a good hold. And I do believe a team ace as well for Bren, just with the 1 casualty. Lovely work from Bren Esports. They win 4 in a row.
Now this is exactly the start they needed coming into this, right? You've just lost a heartbreaking map. You know, you could have won Inferno coming into Mirage. You could have been able to compete for maybe for the even 2-0, but it's important that they get off to the good start here to get their mentality in the right place. Already talked about how brilliant Beyond can be, but this isn't the start they'd be looking for in those first 3 rounds. And now they're going to go quickly in towards B5 players towards this position, but Jack gets aggressive. He gets right in their face, and well, Early man advantage picked up from this AWP, and now the push comes in from Bren. They look to try and take the bomb site by storm, but Derek's position, it's good. And he's taken down QQ. The rest of the team trying to run on in, but they're just getting picked apart piece by piece, tear to shreds, and what is going to be Derek with the final kill. Just torn apart that execute on towards the B-bomb site. Didn't quite work with the Tech-9, so you can definitely see the idea behind it, but it's Bren with 5 in a row now. It's been quick.
It's been quick. It's been good. They've been shutting it down. It's not even close. And I think the biggest tell there is the money. Look at the cash. Ja, Wits, Derek after the buy. I mean, they didn't have to buy. They had the weapons from previous rounds, but over 10K. Poppy 87 and Pro and $6,900. That's a lot of money in the bank, considering we're right now only round number 9 of this first half. And beyond, yeah, these rifle rounds have kind of fallen flat, and they seem to not really have an answer. They tried going towards A multiple times, got shut down. They went for the mid control, got picked apart. Look at that from Wits. That is just, oh, that's just disgusting. I got a feel for KNTZ in that scenario. And then they head towards B. Now, of course, it was just with a pistol, but still, complete shutdown. And now the A hit comes in. Pro finds another kill. May rolls, waiting for a flash maybe. I think he's been spotted out. Yep, there we go. Poppy's going to find him in the smoke. They're just getting completely annihilated, Dinko. This is brutal to watch. Bren just smacking Beyond around. Oh, good to see, though. Like, Bren just showing, like, Inferno is basically a distant memory at this point.
Yeah, it's all about resetting mentally, coming into Mirage. You know, you're not making the same errors. You're having a clean setup. Their CT sub is fantastic on Inferno, for the most part. And obviously, Papachulo, some important double kills and triple kills from an Inferno, and he's getting those multi-kills in again. 10K in the bank, 13K for Ja, 14K for Wits. Look at the money, it's unbelievable. And over here for Beyond, it's terrible. So this should be a round picked up for Bren. We should be 7 rounds in a row. Where's the pauses for Beyond? I think we definitely need one going this next round as well. Right up, so I feel like Bren have got a brilliant start. Their individuals are still firing, so Mirage, yeah, this could be a fun one.
Four players of Bren individually have more money right now than the entirety of Beyond combined, which is insane when you think about it. Well, looking like another flawless round here. Beyond they're not getting any opening. They're looking for these picks. They take it slow. They have this usual defaults, and then they take it slow. They look for the picks, which Bren just don't present. And then Bren, just sometimes it's maybe the individual, sometimes it's kind of like a concerted effort, but they just find his picks immediately, and just before you blink and you miss it, it's done. Beyond are probably down to just 1 or 2 members. And yeah, I don't see them pulling off anything crazy here either. Bomb towards mid, they're going to pick it up, but honestly, they need to get more than just, you know, pick up the bomb. They need to pick up a few kills. They need to do some damage. Even the fact that losing rounds, it's even worse because they're doing no damage. I said SK does find a 1 kill, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. The 3 players are going to be on 16K anyway after this round. But STK, okay, finally, he's woken up, but Pro's there on the bomb site. And STK, okay, all right, that is actually sick. 3 brilliant 1-digs. He's done the damage. I was saying, like, hey, you need to do a bit more damage here, but still, 3 players on 16,000, Dinko. And and the other 2 are like on 12 and 14K each, so, I mean, respectively. So it's still not ideal, but at least STK is showing some signs of life for Beyond.
Well, we'll see if they can show a little more than that coming into this next round. They've got the rifles, they've got the open play for Olivia. No more excuses in terms of having the weaker weapons, so mid take is immediately through. This is something Beyond were going for a little bit earlier on into their first initial rounds. Gonna try and get this player boosted up. The manual boost, you know, you have to get a teammate boost up into the window. It's still a little bit quicker. Less risk involved in terms of getting on that bench and exposing yourself towards short. And while Olivia, he's going to get the opening kill. Derek, first player to bite the dust, but Wits catches out STK. Just walking around top connector. My rolls coming around from behind though. This CT play, this could catch Witz off. He has no idea. He has absolutely no idea the May rolls is here, and you can't expect him to. Oh, a Papachulo though. That's such a smart play to get aggressive, to assume control so they can't get pincer. Well, the bomb is lying in T spawn thanks to that play, and they've got full control of it. Ja, he's gonna find a headshot. Papachulo with another kill. How has this gone so wrong for Beyond? Finally, Mayrolls is going to take down Papachulo. There's still 40 seconds left, so still a chance here for Mayrolls to figure out what he wants to do. Throws the flashbang towards Spawn, but Mayrolls running right into the waiting arms of Ja. Oh, no. Hit in his hand. Ja reads it well. He doesn't flinch. He holds on the A-bomb site. 8 rounds picked up for Bren. They've already won the half here, Blair, and it's 8 rounds in a row.
They could have... I felt like Meryl's could have played it 100 different ways, would have been better than how he approached that one. There's still time on the clock. You knew where the
committing
player
to ramp
was.
Immediately. Slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, the player, he was caught out in the open. He was out in the open. If you're taking a little bit more time, clear some of the angle, you had time to work with. I don't get the panic. It's almost like Beyond, like, all right, guys, we want to get around here. You got to make something happen, and then just panic setting in. Unexpected from Meryl, to be very honest. He has been a player to watch so far, but yes, I agree with you. 8 rounds, and look at the aggression from Ja. Looking for more. He's done the damage. Bomb spotted out. Nade follow from Derek. Nothing going their way of Beyond. The moment they find a little bit, a sliver of success, it gets immediately snatched back. Just a smidgen of success, man, and it just gets snatched back by Bren. It is just incredible how dominant the Filipino side look at the moment.
It almost makes that Inferno loss even more heartbreaking for them. This is the performance they can put in to their opponent's map pick. Who knows what they might have been able to walk away with the series 2-0, but that's all what ifs in hindsight. And we see 45 seconds, it's only here and now. And while Beyond looking to take the play to A, you've got Papachulo, who's been fantastic for them, down in towards the firebox. Witz in towards CT, holding for this palace extension. And currently just behind that is STK. If he decides to come around the corner, Witz is going to be available, ready to kick away. And while the bomb spotted on the back of Kane, he sees the shot lands, but it's not dead. It's Papachulo that takes the frag. Luckily, Olivia is available, and we'll find follow-ups. It's STK alone, and a 1 versus 3. Finds the first, does damage on towards Witz, but needs to be aware of Derek, and he is. Now just one more player. Witz is 1 HP, just 1 health point between STK and a huge 1 versus 3 clutch. He heads further back in towards the side itself. Witz moves forward, but the angle is held, and there it is. STK, huge triple kill, and Beyond. They finally get another round. It's absolutely brilliant from STK.
He seems to be the only one, like, actually being able to go toe-to-toe against Bren at the moment. Even the round with Deagle, where he got 3 kills in what was very much an unwinnable round, but that was huge from him. 1v3, I thought it was done for. The moment the player came in from connector, but great reaction from Mr. STK. A player we talk about quite often as, you know, kind of being the quieter guy in this lineup, showing that he can hold his own. But is it still going to be enough, Dinko? I don't know, man. Like 8-4. Aggression from Ja. Out in the open, should be careful. Caught up with the flashbang, not aware of the fact that the T's could be up close. And that's a very important man advantage taken by Beyond early on. Might just be tuning in right now, looking at the score. 8-4, that's not terrible. Oh, it is. It's 8 in a row where I think Beyond had a combined of what, like 4 or 5 kills in those 8 rounds, Dinko? It's something ludicrous.
Well, there's the advantage still in play here for Beyond. Untraded, and now a little time to breathe in the middle of the round to try and figure out what they want to do, but Pro has figured out is that no one's really towards spawn, but there's 2 players on the A-bomb side at the moment. Pro is going to walk all the way through spawn, and well, he's conceding the round basically here at this point. Not having any presence on this A-bomb side, it's going to allow bomb plant to come through, and a retake not likely with everybody being on the other end of the map. So Save call probably coming through here from Bren. It's going to be a 5th round picked up from Beyond. They have 5 players alive, so that keeps the money high. They're not really in a position to hunt, so we should be seeing the save call come through and also being allowed to save here from Bren. Unless they actually want to go on a little bit of an information hunt around the corner. But not going to be going into the winning arms of Mayrose, luckily. So they'll just be sitting back here on the B-bomb side. Mayrose wanting to get involved, and well, he's going to find a headshot. Derek now with the AWP up in the apartments. Looking down in towards short. Mayrose is still there, and Derek is trying to safely hide away in the apartments. If he loses the AWP, that's going to be a big issue, but he's still got money in the back pocket. Just want to try and leave as much cash as possible. Derek gets spammed through. I hardly ever see that spam working well. That's just perfect. Mayrose gets it done, and now it's Pro just about getting into the next round. 8-5, Beyond. Well, they desperately need round wins, and they're finally starting to get them.
They are. The past 2 rounds have been really massive. And it's kind of crazy to think, Dinko, like at an 8... Was it 8-3 the scoreline? And Bren had, I do believe, 16K on 3 of the players, and the other 2 had over 10,000 or like 12,000 and above, maybe. And suddenly, Beyond win 2 rounds, and look at the money remaining. Jaws down to 50, Pros and 1,000, Wits and 300. Now, Poppy and Derek, of course, have some cash. Poppy especially, who hasn't bought up yet, I'm sorry. Or maybe there's a gun drop on the floor. I'm not too sure. I think he has to buy up. Yeah, there we go. So the money's kind of gone. If they lose this one as well, they will have to just make do with pistol. So, like I said, you might have all the money in the world, but since it is capped at 16K, you lose rounds like that, and you lose so many players, you will immediately, it's going to get immediately just cut down. And beyond this late resurgence, this could be a little bit of a saving grace here. Because I won't lie, I honestly felt like Bren just gone to 12-3 at the way they were running away with it. But aggression now coming out from Wits again. Past rounds, a little bit of some ballsy plays, not really panning out for them. This is an interesting setup from Bren. 1 player alone towards A. That is Pro. They decided to go for some prodding towards the B apartments. And they're going to find it's clear. And now the rotation is going to be coming in. The question is, will it be in time?
Well, utility coming in towards this A-bomb site. Got 1 player here, Pro, down on default. Finally, the push coming through from Beyond, but Pro still not spotted. He's finally into the open. Mayrose blinded, drops into sandwich. He didn't line up, but STK luckily able to find that trade back, and now a chance for STK to go further. Derek with a kill. It's almost required that STK goes off, and that's exactly what he's going to do. 2 kills collected for him, and now a 2 versus 2. Derek back on the stairs. Olivia with another frag. It's all onto Derek. He's been absolutely brilliant for them. But winning this becomes almost paramount. I've got such a good position. STK behind triple. Olivia on default. Derek looks for this round. It's going to be very difficult to even get a slight opportunity, a slither of hope into this round as Derek finally is peaked, but it's Olivia over the top, whack-a-mole, but this time it fights back. And it's 6th round picked up. It's Beyond the round win, all off the back of STK. And we talked about him being one of the more quieter players usually on this team, but damn, he's shown up today, hasn't he?
Yeah, when the chips are down, STK is all right. I'll do everything. Again, Olivia as well. Like that shot on the flank coming in from behind. I don't even know how he landed it. He was looking the wrong direction. Hopefully we see that in the highlights package later on during the half. But 8-6, they have finally. It took them about how many rounds? I think 11 rounds, 12 rounds, but they've finally broken the money for Bren. But broken or not, they still have some guns to work with though. But QQ and Olivia, they strike back immediately. Olivia, AWP, the guy likes using that off like a shotgun at times. But they've got the man advantage. They have STK in the site using all the utility. He has nades being tossed in. Wits being very cheeky, pushing the edge of the smoke, but he's going to be being forced to fall on back as the T slow things down a bit. But we can see the CTs being very proactive. Being proactive means that they're slowly getting whittled away as when Wit's going to be left alone, and nothing going the way of Bren in the past few rounds. Beyond the strike back, winning the 4, but those 8 rounds that Bren won, those are phenomenal, Dink. It looked like they're going to run away with it, but then Beyond, or rather, should I say STK, showing up in the end.
It's so important that Beyond get those last 4 rounds on the board. You know, if they go down and they just lose the rest of them, we just see the world which Bren just dominate. So Beyond still not exactly where they wanted to be, especially with a 3-0 start. They probably would have liked a few more rounds than 7, but nonetheless, it's the best case scenario out of the performance in the first half. Now Bren looking to try and get a pistol win. They were fantastic in the pistols, if you remember back to Inferno. Let's see if they can do it again here. They lost in Mirage. Know they can win pistol rounds here. They jump down in towards the B-bomb side. Smoke in front of Mayros' fist. He's held back behind it. Now the T side look to filter on in towards this B-bomb site. Mayros just hiding. He's been an absolute nuisance since the smoke, but he's receiving bullets all over. He's punctured and now dead, and now STK with the headshots. This guy is just incredible today. 3 kills picked up for him. He's 4 HP and he continues a 4K. Olivia there, but it's STK with all 5 kills. The ace coming in. Huge play from STK, and he's just not stopping. 18 and 9. This guy is incredible.
How does he get those final kills? Is it 4 HP? 4 HP, Bren. Just a strong little gust of wind would have been it, but STK, my god.
Oh, he's cutting through them.
There you go. He gets dinged to 4 HP. And
he
now,
still hits the shot after inpunch as well. He just knows everywhere. He's just so confident. That is absolutely fantastic from STK. Great display of skill, and well, if I'm Bren, I'm scared of this guy.
He's pissed off, Dinko. That's the only word I have to use.
I've had enough.
My name is STK, and you have honestly really ticked me off, and he is just going
my
for
day.
it. Well, he's ruining Bren's day right now.
Yeah, my name's STK, and I'll ruin your day, blood. That's how it should have went. Well, Olivia. Well, Jazz is kind of lucky to be alive right now. Olivia, please don't fully commit to this. It's just a clock, so he should be able to take it down. But STK up towards short with the M4A4. Just over a minute in play. May rolls down in towards this B-bomb site, just doing damage. Somehow no one's died yet.
Honestly, I feel like I don't want to tell STK to do, like, I don't want to even, like, ask him to do anything. STK, just do whatever the hell you want. Just, like, you go, son. Just fly high. Is if you're popping off like this, that is exactly what the doctor ordered for.
Oh, okay. A lot of money. Mayros is cleanly destroying them in the apartments. Okay. 9-8 and beyond into the lead again. It's a while. Took a while for sure, but they are into the lead.
I wanna play a little bit of a pronunciation game. People talk about hard names to pronounce, but for me personally, some of the Thai player names are impossible for me. Like unless
the real
I feel like the real names. And,
yeah, impossible.
And STK's name is I don't even want to try it. I don't want to try.
I'll have a look at HLTV real quick.
Because we were talking about STK's name, I'm thinking of like, oh, let's try some other pun or something, and just I look up his name. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna attempt how to pronounce his name.
Anapong Mwanganigam. Yep.
Mwangam. I think it's Mwangam. I don't know.
Mwanganigam.
All right, it sounds like we're having a stroke, Dinko. Let's stop while we're ahead. But Beyond, Bren won 8 in a row, and now Beyond have won 6, of which the 5 of them came in the final half of that first half. But has the momentum kind of been stopped for Bren is the question. Has STK basically put a break on them? Olivia finds Jaw. QQ replies back. Bomb spotted, bomb dropped. That's worrying. Smoke going to be deployed as well. Not a great smoke. But when you have the 2-man advantage with the bomb spotted towards short, that's going to be very hard for Bren to kind of recover from. As Pro does find STK. That's a big kill. That's a danger man taken out of the equation.
Well, KNTZ, Papachulo, player that's kind of slowed down a little bit, is out of here. There rolls with the headshot. Now it's just Mr. Pro, and he's got 10 to hit on the board. That's a nice round from Beyond. It's a very clean round. They pick it up. KNTZ getting a kill. He's only at 4 now, but at least maybe this might be a turnaround for him. AK to the rest of the team. Over here for Bren, well, it's another eco coming right up. They could buy a couple of pistols, but for the most part, it's going to be Beyond likely just continuing their lead.
It is just incredible. I'm just going to try and open up the take a look at his stats to figure out what SDK has been right now. He's on 18 frag, like more than 18 right now. But like he has 5 multi-kill rounds, while everyone in his team has, well, combined of 6. Well, the stats look like a couple of rounds old though, so it could have changed. But that was the case when we
he's
just
still
got
on
done with
18
the first
kills
round.
right now. So stats
Okay, yeah.
stats the same.
Well, finally the rest of his team actually waking up, and that's a very good sign indeed. Pistols now out for Bren again. Oh, that's unfortunate. Job gets spotted out. There's no way he's going to survive that. Still gonna hug the corner. Hope no nades get tossed his direction. No nades does get tossed, but the flashbang doesn't work out. Olivia just holding the left button. Is gonna get the kill. So should be comfortable around in the back here for Beyond, unless one of these players there with the Deagles do something crazy. I'm personally not a big fan of how CTs are playing. Oh, nice spray there from CT. I'm not a big fan of how the CTs play. Were playing B in this round, where they had Merrill spotting towards apps and one player towards short. Because the one thing you want to avoid, especially when it comes to these sort of these force buys of pistol rounds on the CT side, would be you want to avoid getting overrun at the bomb site, right? You want to avoid them deploying the few smokes and tossing a couple of flashes and exploding out into B, where if they get the bomb down, that's mission accomplished. Or if they can pick up a couple of rifles, the round could be lost just like that. So I'm a proponent of having one of the CTs, maybe jump spotting, maybe playing a little bit more aggressive, maybe having some line of sight into B apartments instead of playing from the bomb site. So hopefully that's something that Beyond switch up later on. At least, luckily for them, Bren don't take advantage of it.
Well, mid push coming in. It's QQ from the connector, just with the top of the smoke, taking down Pro. Advantage as well collected now for Beyond. QQ's still stuck in the connector, but he actually doesn't take any damage from this Molotov, so he can just kind of stay in the same position. Now Wits might just be the next victim here for QQ. He's up here, he's going to find himself. Wits, that's the head gone. Now QQ needs to be careful from short. Doesn't quite spot Pat Pachulo. It's going to be at least one kill coming back in for Bren. But still, the man advantage intact for Beyond.
Yeah, QQ. But he's done his job, though. Like you said, he gets a 2 SDK. Gets taken out. There's no trade possible, and Poppy's aware. He'll be walking on in. SDK is going to line him up. 1, 2. Oh, well, doesn't get the third, but he's done the damage, spotted it out. Jar's going to come running in. Won't be expecting a player in the corner. Merrills. Gangland style executes him in the base of the skull. 12-8 now for Beyond. And, well, I mean, Bren haven't got a single round since the 8-round streak, Dinko. And now it's Beyond who've won 9 in a row.
It's pretty incredible, the big turnaround from Beyond. I was starting to get a little bit scared for them here on Mirage. I'm going to be honest, they looked a little flat. The SDK had some huge rounds that deliver opportunities to the rest of Beyond to step up and really get into things here. They're only 4 away from victory in the series. Bren, well, we take a look at what they've got. It's going to be the AK out for Pro and Jam. Papachulo, Wits, and Derek. Well, they have the weapons available to them as well. They're going to be lacking a little bit of utility. So the chances of Beyond winning this are certainly higher than that of Bren. Especially momentum-based as well. But we'll see if Bren, they desperately need to win this round. We'll see if they can do it. If they win this, they're not completely out of it. They still have an opportunity, but they almost have to win this convincingly due to the weapons that they've got and the lack of cash left over.
Aggression. That nade's gonna hurt though. So very low. QQ finding Wits through the smoke, and they're just taking the fight to them at this point, Dinko. It's war of attrition at mid. And somehow Beyond, they get away with it, is still holding on. SDK is never going to stop challenging, is he? Finally, the reply comes in, but it's going to be all on Pro. And a 1v3. Bombs all the way towards T-spawn. This almost feels like kind of an eco round from... It feels like an eco round from Bren, the way this round went about. It just got completely annihilated by Beyond. It was a buy. It was a full buy. They had the rifles, the utility and whatnot. But Beyond just, well, basically giving Bren a taste of their own medicine, it feels like, on the CT side.
Well, it's been pretty impressive just to see the players really elevate their performance here. You know, your backs against the wall, starting to feel like, oh no, Mirage is slipping out of our hands, and they do just turn it up to another level. I think we are seeing that Beyond are just a little bit above Bren in terms of individuals right now. The systems are a lot better as well. I think Bren have some more work to do to be crowned the best team in the region here, Southeast Asia, but Beyond Esports, definitely still, I feel, in that #1 spot. They should be able to confirm that within the next couple of rounds as well. I think Bren, though, I'm pleasantly surprised with their abilities coming into this tournament. It's always rough coming in with 0 points, though. They've still got a lot of work to do in terms of getting into the RMR contention. I honestly don't think... I think the way I'm looking at this tournament is obviously there's only one spot. So the winner of the RMR events across the board gets to qualify for the major. But if I'm one of these teams like Bren or Beyond even, well, Beyond could realistically compete for one of the top spots. But if you take a look at these rosters around the mid-table towards the bottom, it's all about actually just competing in that tournament, right? To get the cash flow. And what suddenly Bren are going to find 2 kills, and we'll get right back to that because they could be elevating the cash in their bank accounts right now. Derek already making his way forward. It's Virals taking a headshot. QQ, oh no. QQ just cleans it up. Any hope that they had of winning that round is completely gone. Oh, there we go. Well, Beyond will be happy about not losing to a force buy, but Bren came close. It looked good. The initial signs were there. For the most part, Beyond clean it up.
Can we please have the Bren from, you know, the
yesterday or the day before? Sorry.
No, from the first half, from the initial, the first 11 rounds of the first half. Can we have them back just to put up a little bit of a show at least? Because this is just, I don't understand. I actually don't understand how they could have looked so very good 8 rounds in a row and then suddenly just fall asleep. Well, Livy kind of fell asleep there, but...
Yeah, he did. Kind of forgot which button was shoot, and goes down.
I agree with you with how, you know, when you mentioned, like, it's only one team is going to go through to the major and all of that. And I feel like that at least 2 or 3 teams are going to be competing with. This is... Oh, my lord. Oh, my. Oh, my. Okay. Okay, QQ. All right, that is just unreasonable. What a way to strike back from Beyond. That's nuts.
Yeah, well, SDK and May Rolls have been put into 2 versus 2, and May Rolls, well, he's gone on a bit of a walk, an excursion from the B-bomb site. He's enjoying it as well. Headshot picked up on towards Wits. And, well, Papachulo got 2 kills in this round. He needs 3. May Rolls, he looked away, but he's coming back. Looks away from the flashbang, but makes it back in time to take down Papachulo. 15-8 on the board. That was a prime opportunity for Bren. They let it slide.
That was a round. That was a round they win. And they start mounting the momentum, this massive comeback, but no, doesn't happen.
How are we here, Blair? How are we in this situation that it's so one-sided?
I don't understand. I honestly don't understand. It feels like time is kind of just skipped by. It just doesn't make sense to me. 3-0 for Beyond. Okay, good start. Then Bren win 8 rounds in a row, where it came a point in time where I think, like I said earlier, 3 players on 16k, and 2 of the others had like over 13,000, and Beyond had no money. And then it stopped. And okay.
Oh, that is just a little unfortunate, isn't it? QQ cashing out Jad. There was an opportunity there for Bren. QQ is feeling it. He's so confident in these last couple of rounds now, really starting to get into the groove of things. There's no way Wits expects him to still be here. But then again, it is QQ. So Wits is careful.
Right eye peek, remember that.
Comes off the ankle. Here's the footsteps coming from elsewhere. Now the push can come through. Right through the ramp it goes for Papachulo, but he's severed by the Molotov, so his teammates can't really help. Witz will finally get his reward for the patience in Palace, but KNTZ now, the player has been quiet throughout this game because the rest of his team have been so loud. He's trying to shut them down. It was another kill for him. In the last couple of rounds, he's been quite good at getting these kills through, and there it is. 16-8. Beyond Esports will take the series 2-0. And Bren Esports, it was competitive within the first half. They were looking good within the first half, and then they